Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And it's incomplete.
Such a great play by that defender. And how many times on deep balls do we see PI? Do we see pass interference? In situations just like that, that defender did an
working well behind the sticks on second down. Trying play action. Caught over the middle. It's Washington. Hard-nosed, determined effort to work his way up to the 35-yard line.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. Well, that changed things a bit. After the penalty, it's 3rd and 3. They'll try to get it through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Ringo. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Marked it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. The Longhorns will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Manning. He slings it deep to the left. Makes a connection. Knocked down immediately, but they couldn't stop him from getting the big gainer to the 30. The Longhorns are on the move. Wants to throw again. Pocket breaking down. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack.
And that guy is just a man. I mean, he sets the tone in this defense, and you saw it on that play right there. Reminds me a lot of the guy standing beside me, David Pollock, who really set the bar for great D-line.
And the pressure gets to the quarterback, and down he goes, but also down is a penalty marker that might just wipe out that sack. Line getting set on 2nd down. Back to pass. Throwing right. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. And the Dogs keep playing fetch on these passes, channeling their inner Scott Warner, Champ Bailey, or Keely Ringo, and making plays.
Just ball hawk.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
Pressure coming, and he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. And the Longhorns headed quickly to the line. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
Really nice 3rd down sub defense there that time. It's 3rd and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback.
It's a fake. It's a fake. The kicker wants to throw it. And they thought they could pull off the surprise. Well, the surprise was on them. A stop. It's nice to be a riverboat gambler and all, but man, oh man, when it goes against you, it can be ugly. They'll move the tight end. Going downfield for the big play. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Here comes the Texas offense. Fires to the right. Pulls it in. What a nice connection. Knocked down immediately, and they've got it at the 25. The offense set for a first down play. To the air, it's Manning. Throws to the wideout. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive, but now a couple of incompletions leaves them in a hole. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're at 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
So now on comes the field goal unit. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. 3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's incomplete, and the defense makes a stop and gets the football back.
Love the coverage on defense there. 4th down. They're make that play, and now their offense is coming on the field.
We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
It has been tough sledding for this quarterback here early in the game. He's 0 for 5 right now. I give the defense tons of credit. It's not just good coverage in the back end, and it's not just a good pass rush. They're doing a nice job mixing up their looks coverage-wise. This quarterback looks confused, and that's a big reason why, guys, this offense has not scored a single point so far.
He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Great heads-up awareness by the cornerback on that play. He saw the receiver get the ball. He shot downhill and made a nice tackle.
DKR heating up and trying to make third down impossible here. To the air, it's Stockton. Here comes the heat. Grabbed in the middle, it's Bell. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
QBs, when they see these zone coverages, man, some of them panic. Some of them throw it too quickly and can make bad decisions. I like how he waited a little bit, waited for the right window.
That's a fumble on the play. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Got room at the 35. Oh, he's got some space.
Now, this is a receiving group that practices making catches in traffic, and they're used to having guys trying to rip it free. He's got to do a better job of keeping 5 points of pressure. After he makes the catch, that's a costly giveaway.
He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Lets it fly. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on first down and just about turned the thing over.
I love the attitude by this team now. You just got a critical takeaway. You're set up in amazing field position down in the red zone. Take a shot. Go right now. Throw it. Don't even wait. There's zero hesitation.
Unleashes one deep. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns!
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab.
The fake, and he wants to throw. And they're able to get him on the ground. They already have the lead, and they're trying to build it here in the first quarter with an onside kick. They're on it, and they get it back for another drive.
Well, it's one thing to be aggressive. It's another thing to be greedy, and that's what they're doing now. They've got the lead, and they're like, no, we're still going to go onside, kick this thing, and try to maintain possession and just not give you the ball back. And that's exactly what they did. They go out, they execute, they have it, and they're trying to add inside.
Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Texas! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
And that's his second receiving touchdown of the game. My man is just finding.
It's a fake, shuffle it to the tight end. And the ball is out. Who's going to get it? They drag him down pretty quickly, but the defense forced a big turnover. You don't see this very often, an early onside kick when you have the lead. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. Bounced out of bounds at the 43-yard line.
Man, these coaches talked about being aggressive, and they were. First quarter, you're going with the onside already there. I would say it's a little bit careless, a little bit reckless. Onside kicks are not high percentage, but they went for it, they failed, and now let's see how they respond.
Fires toward the end zone. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players.
Nothing going right for this team early in the first quarter here. The defense is getting gashed, and now you've thrown a pick. The head coach...
It's a... Forget the kick. He's going to throw it. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And he catches it. And the defense wrestles him to the ground.
Yeah, but the good news is it was only first down. So we got another opportunity. Don't worry about it. Like, got some positive yards. Usually you'd be really upset because most of the time you bring the special teams unit on the field and it's down. Like, that's usually the way it works. But this time, hey, we still got second down and a good situation here.
They're trying to throw the screen out to the receiver. The defense, though, having none of that. They are just too physical. They're too fast. And they force a negative play.
Got it, looking for the first down. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
And the offense tried to get it to their playmaker quick and see if he could get the first down. A little bit short, but what did I do? I made this a manageable fourth down.
Oh, he's not punting. He's going to throw. Takes a hit as he fires. Oh, and he picked it off. Takes it the other way. The 20. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 11-yard line.
Well, everything was going so well for this team early here in this game, and now all of a sudden they get a critical mistake. And you know how college football, David, is about momentum. What is their defense going to be able to do here now when they take the field?
You're right, man. The momentum swings so fast, and now this defense's job is to go out and stop it, right? Like, we made a mistake.
Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted.
You can't give points away when you're a QB. You have to understand, I got to be aggressive, and it's tough in the red zone because those are really tight windows. But, man, the one thing I cannot do is turn...
Oh, and he can't hold the pitch, and the ball's loose. Offense scoops it up and still going. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that.
There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. He's got it. Here he goes. They make the stop, but not before he wraps up this first period with a huge gain. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. Looking to throw, it's Manning. He's not afraid to go deep. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Now the play fake. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. And the big dog got him again. And Georgia can be judicious when they blitz because they get pressure from the guys up front.
So nice having a defensive line that hunts. And year after year, Georgia finds these guys, but with the double guys, the guys that can...
And it's picked off for the third time today. Going the other way, and he's got room. He's out of bounds, showing off the hands on the pick, and then the nifty moves on a terrific return.
And he makes another momentum-building play. His second interception in the first half. He can feel where the football's going. Got a good beat on this offense and making plays early and often for his club.
I mean, this game has to feel like a living nightmare for this quarterback. We're still in the first half, and this guy, with all the interceptions he's thrown, with all the inaccurate balls, nothing is going right. They have no semblance of a passing game because they simply cannot establish a rhythm under center.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Another incompletion on third down.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. Third and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
3 straight incompletions, and undaunted, they'll go for it on 4th and 10. Bringing the heat. Blasted as he lets it go. And this will fall incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Well, they're unable to come up with that one on 4th down, and I remember this as a player. You practice specific plays on 4th down for those types of situations, and you know all week against the scout team, they've gotten really clean look.
Makes the grab deep. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32. And this set of downs gets started from the 33. 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Showing the arm strength down the left side. Grabs it inside the 10. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. Oh, they're after him. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. And the Longhorns come to the line in the hurry-up. The spike, and now he's going to throw it. Rushes on him. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
2nd and goal, no dice for this offense. If I'm on offense right now, I'm thinking about who are my mismatches? Who are my big bodies out wide that I can throw them the football and they can make a play over top of somebody?
Fires to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
Well, I love the coverage on defense. In the red zone, everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback, and they're flying to the...
Oh, now the kicker's going to throw it. Got out of trouble and throws. And that pass, not surprisingly, is incomplete. You want to be bold and daring, but sometimes you got to know when to just take the 3. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He'll pull it down and run. He's loose at the 15. He steps out of bounds at the 16, but now they have some room to operate. Backed up at the 16-yard line. It's 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. The play action fake. He lofts one down the sideline. And he's thrown another interception. That was not a great throw. Might even call it ungood. Tried to put some air under it and just made it too easy.
I don't think the quarterback had a lot of confidence in where he was going with that football, Reese. I mean, that's a ball that needed to get there so much sooner. You got to put a little bit more mustard on that throw, and just lobbing the ball down the field like that, I don't know. You're asking for an interception.
Really good job by the defense seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It could happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand. Safety's got to see that and start flying down. Get defense being ready for that play.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Going for it all. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback.
Well, the quarterback trying to get aggressive there on 3rd down. He saw something he liked in a matchup he wanted to take advantage of, but the defense, they simply weren't fooled, and they're able to come away with the pick.
Moves around to clear up the vision. And he just held on to the football too long, and the defense rode him out of bounds and forced the loss.
You know, one of the tricky parts with play action for a quarterback is that when you turn your back to the defense to sell the play fake, you have no idea what's going on behind you. You don't know what the coverage has become, and you don't know which D linemen have won their one-on-ones. The worst thing is you turn around after the play fake, and bam! That defense
going over the top. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Got room on the return. He's inside the 40. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Back to throw, it's Manning. Flushed out of the pocket. Throwing on the run. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. He'll take another shot here. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Longhorn!
Man, you got to love the creativity with the tight ends nowadays. They can do so many different things.
Oh, the kicker's on the run. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Crosses midfield. Past the 30. The 20. 10. And they get him on the ground. They get the turnover. They get a chunk of yards, and they are in business. We've got a timeout from the kicking team. They already have the lead, and they apparently want more here in the first half, going for the onside kick. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. With the catch, it's Branch. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
And when you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, the receiver's got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time. Nice throw, nice catch. Way to get the 1st down.
The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. He's got the tight end. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Fires to the tight end. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the 1st down.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up.
great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Quick pass on the fly motion. Gets it inside the 5, and now it'll be 1st and goal from the 4.
And just went with something very easy, very reliable. Flip it forward. Let your receiver do the rest. I only got to get a few yards. Nice job. Nice execution. 1st down.
This offense needs a little something to feel good about going to halftime. A chance to chip away. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs!
I'm not going to say that was a must-score, but that was a must-score. And this offense delivers right before the half. Everything's starting to pick up. Hopefully, now you build some momentum. You cut it to a 2-score game. Got to build on this momentum in the second half.
Just missed on the connection. Incomplete. A lot of time left to line up for an onside kick. I mean, you're risking giving up really good field position. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the 1st half. Looking to throw, it's Manning. Buys a little time with his feet. Turns and fires a risky pass back to the right. He's got it. Almost took it all the way there, but it's a huge gain, and they're set up with a 1st and goal. The huge explosive play put them right on the doorstep, and now they've got to punch it in. Bought a little time, lets it go. Just tried to drop a little floater in there, and it's incomplete.
Timing has got to be so critical when you're trying to throw the ball down close like that. They didn't have great timing on that one.
Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack. You avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on 3rd down. So they're on the 1-yard line. The incomplete pass on 2nd down. Maybe you just try to drive it in on the ground this time. Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. And his 5th interception of the game, a miracle they haven't pulled him yet. And they get the takeaway and prevent points from going up just before the end of the half.
Hey, look, it's early in the game, and this quarterback's excited. You're playing with tons of energy. You feel like you've got an opportunity to throw a touchdown passer early, create some momentum, but the play just wasn't there to be made. You got to do a better job just throwing that thing away, knowing that a field goal is big at this juncture, but unfortunately now.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
And it's funny, right before that play, I'm thinking to myself, I wonder if this offense is just going to play conservative here with the field position, the fact they haven't scored a ton of points so far in this game, just run the ball and take it into halftime. No, they're being aggressive, and not just that, they're taking deep shots.
There he goes. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. So that's going to do it here in the 1st half. Stay tuned for the halftime break. I guess they're trying to send a message to start this 2nd half, lined up for an onside kick. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments. At least some here in the 2nd half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the 2nd half.
You know, and I think if you're this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
All the way down to the 25-yard line, they move the sticks. It's 1st down. So it's not just a strong running game. The Dogs can be dangerous with those weapons up top.
And I think when you've seen Georgia really dominate in college football over the last several years, it's because they've been more aggressive, more willing to throw the football, early downs, trust their quarterback, not just the ground game.
He'll throw it. That one never had a chance.
Going absolutely bananas. Communication is harder, but the snapping the football, everybody being on time, man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Off play action. Right down the middle. This time he's got his man. Right on the money with that throw. The defense was there, but they are in the red zone with a first down at the 12. This Georgia offense moving quickly down the field. Back to pass, it's Stockton. Here's the heat. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Well, the offense trying to stay aggressive, right? You just came up with a huge play, and right away you go back to another pass. You got to do a better job protecting your quarterback. You can't give up a sack.
Second down, he'll throw it. He'll take a shot. It's incomplete. Almost intercepted in the end zone. It'll be third down.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage.
And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback and wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Well, head coach obviously decided it was best to go for 2 points right there. They didn't get it, and you just wonder if chasing the points is going to hurt this team later in the game.
That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condensed in the red zone.
Hard to throw when the windows are smaller, and that's what
Throws toward the end zone. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
just don't feel like the quarterback's in a rhythm so far. He's had accuracy issues. That last throw was underthrown, but we've seen bad decisions. Trying to force the football in places it just shouldn't go, and that's why he's already thrown.
A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Texas! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them. This dude is lighting it up for the Horns, and some old-school Horn fans starting to think about that 500-yard, 4-touchdown day Vince Young had against Oklahoma State.
I'm bringing back great memories, and there's been some good runs at quarterback. You think about Colt McCoy, too, man. He put up some serious numbers, some serious wins. Can this be the next guy to catapult this offense, to bring Texas back to prominence?
In a world of trouble from the start, and a massive loss on that play. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it.
Well, they try to go onside kick, but better job by the hands team falling on the football.
We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He'll try to take it back. The 40. They finally make the stop, and not only the huge turnover, but the big return has them set up in business.
And this guy's showing off his hands again, understanding where the football's going. He breaks on the football so quick, and guess what? He makes plays when he breaks on it. That's 2 interceptions here through 3 quarters of a football game.
Looking for a man. It's Manning. Unloads to the wideout. Touchdown, Longhorns! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Getting aggressive here and going for 2.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
and Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. The defense made a play with that interception to set them up. Now to see if they can cash it in. And incomplete on the deep ball.
This has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he has had zero rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions. Most coaches would have pulled their guy by now. I know the guy I played for back in college, he would have pulled me about 2 interceptions a game.
And I tell you what, I know it's little when these QBs miss and the ball's not right to them, but man, it makes such a difference with yards after the catch, and in this case, even catching the football.
He wants to go deep. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't.
Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down. And the Bulldogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Wide open downfield. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. He has been surgical. Precision passes. Using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Don't think that one made it 10 yards before they got the eager paws on top of it, and the flags will fly. They were trying to steal a possession to draw closer in this game, but the ball didn't go 10 yards, so they'll take over the football with the lead. Looking to pass. It's Manning. He fires to the left side. It's a big stride inside the 10. Oh, and after the big gain, the ball's loose. And the defense got it. They knocked him down after the takeaway, and a big play for this defense.
Those pitches, those laterals, whatever you want to call them, the more times you do those in a game, the more likelihood you have of putting that pigskin on the ground. They put it on the ground there. Ball gets out. It happens. It's going to be a part of the game, but it's also the part of the game that the coaches, when they get you to the sidelines, they're going to tell you about it. And they're not going to tell you about it in good language.
Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's 1st and 10. Looking to the big tight end. A strike downfield. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
Well, this offense is showing you it doesn't take a lot of time for them to generate explosive plays through the air. Big completion on the previous play. They take another shot and hit it, and they have completely flipped the field.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. He caught it. And he will score. Touchdown, Dogs. Quick strike touchdown comes out and jump-starts the offense.
And, man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. Makes the grab for the two-point conversion as they cut further into that lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline and the coach probably said, "You dropped it? You didn't pick it up? Come on, get on." Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Texas! They went for the big play, and boy,
I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not one, not two, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
And he added the extra point. They'll try to follow that last touchdown with an onside kick. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
And that's why you've got a lot of receivers on your hands team. Guys, the best hands on your team, so they're able to hop on them.
Great place to start for this offense. Off play action on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Dell. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws, just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
And this offense shows right away on first down. They're willing to pass down here. This is soften them up a little bit for the run here on second down and goal.
And the D deny them on second and goal. Motion from the wideout. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Georgia. They're going to go ahead and go for 2 here and try to make it a field goal game. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off.
2-point plays, the windows are very small to throw into. That time, he just tried to force it into a tiny window, ended up being picked, and the offense comes away with no points.
Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. They get to him as he throws. And it's another interception as his assault on the record book continues. Got some room to run. Past the 10. Touchdown, Bulldogs! How about this defense taking one back to the house?
Awesome job by the linebacker there in coverage, reading the quarterback's eyes, spying the QB, knowing where that ball was going to get thrown, and then the ball skills, just to pluck it out of the air and take it back for a touchdown. Awesome work.
Up by 1, they'll try to get the deuce and make it a field goal edge. They'll go to the air. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. He gets in there for the 2-point conversion and pushes the lead to 3. After scoring that touchdown, they'll try to get it right back with an onside kick. And before they can kick it, the receiving team's going to call a timeout. Now they'll try to get another possession with an onside kick. And in that scramble, they're going to come out of there with the football, and they get the onside kick and take possession right back. Off the play fake on first down. Oh, he wants it all. Makes the grab at the 25, and there's room. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
And the Dogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Throws to the tight end. He makes a grab. They will score. Touchdown, Dogs!
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called. How about this? A 2-point conversion coming. Back to throw, it's Stockton. Got his man. He gets across the goal line into the end zone for the 2, and he pushes the lead to 11. They'll try to follow that last touchdown with an onside kick. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. They've got it again on offense. Now they find themselves behind, David. Let's see if they have an answer.
Yep, losing the lead, obviously lose a little bit of momentum, but this offense, you can gain it right back, Palmer. Let's get a drive starter going. Find some guys you know they're going to make some plays for.
So that's the challenge for them. You got to answer, right? You got to take the field here. You got to execute, be physical, and regain this lead.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Touchdown, Longhorns! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
And, man, is that perfect timing. You can tell quarterback drops back. He sees his guy, and he knows he's open, but watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the bread basket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job of getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
So much for playing field position. It's just a one-score game here in the 3rd, and they're lining up for an onside kick. They'd hoped to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Off the play fake. Looking left. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Looking for more room. Touchdown, Texas! The defense putting points on the board.
And doing a great job in coverage. Obviously, you got to play run first as a linebacker always. That's your first thought process. But then reading the QB's eyes, breaking on the football, catching it. And then from there, it was easy. Just take it right to the house.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. After scoring that touchdown, they'll try to get it right back with an onside kick. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. Touchdown, Georgia! And with that, they've got the lead here in the 2nd half. Two-point conversion attempt is coming. Looking for a man. It's Stockton. He's in the end zone for the 2 as the lead now stands at 6. You get a return like that, and it can't just be the guy with the ball who's right. Everybody has to do a job, and they did that in brilliant fashion on that one. Now they'll try to get another possession with an onside kick. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. These guys just took a punch. Now we'll see if they can deliver one, Jesse.
Yeah, it's turning into a bit of a dogfight here in the 2nd half all of a sudden. So let's see what this offense
throws toward the end zone. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
No big surprise there, right? You're throwing to a guy that already has 3 touchdown catches in the game, so take another shot. Every time he has looked his way, good things have happened, and that's...
Got it! Almost took it all the way, but a huge gain, and he has him set up 1st and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
A lot of times when you go back and you revisit these games, who takes advantage of these opportunities in the red zone, in these goal-to-go situations? Bad job on first down by this offense.
The give. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Third and goal, where the fire purifies and separates contenders and pretenders. It falls incomplete, and that'll be the final play of the period. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. When you're dealing with a deficit like stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. They do believe in this four-down territory stuff. 0 for 4 doesn't stop him from trying a fifth. Oh, the ball popped out. That's a way to mess up a drive. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Throws for the tight end. Still running at the 40. Smashes ahead. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Just tried to ease it out there, and it falls incomplete.
And this just hasn't been his day, man. He's already thrown some interceptions and leaving the ball short, like just not getting to his receiver. He's got to do something to change the mojo up, because right now he's not playing well, and at this rate, he might be going to the pine.
Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. They'll run play action. Let's it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs!